We created that. We created that energy. You know what I'm saying? When you came into that stadium, everybody was nervous. We don't know what's about to happen. We just know it's about to go down today.
What's going on? It's your boy Aristotle Investments. I'm with the GOAT, Michael Vick, and today we're gonna be talking about life outside the NFL, investments, manhood. I'm with my childhood hero right now. It's about to go down.
Left it all on the line. Gave that same energy to the next generation, like a Michael Penix or like a Lamar Jackson. Those who can continue to carry the torch, change the game. Like, nah, I play football, so my kids won't have to play football. I'm not pushing my kids to do anything other than be successful at whatever they want to do. God bless you to be in a unique situation, and don't take that for granted.
What's going on? It's your boy Aristotle Investments, and I'm back with another episode of Kicking It with OGs. But this one is super special. This is literally my childhood hero sitting in this chair, Michael Vick. All right, how are you doing today?
I'm good, man. How you doing, bro? Good to see you again.
Appreciate it. You heard him again. So
yeah, no doubt.
First time we saw each other, your wife and my wife surprised me for my 24th birthday. I'm now 28, so that was 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Around the pandemic, time of the pandemic or something after that.
Yeah, man, that was insane. That was crazy.
Yeah.
It was a surprise. So I appreciate you for even doing that. So I want to kick the episode off with the craziest question ever, or really a dope one. So Falcons just drafted a left-handed quarterback, and his name is Michael, right? What advice would you give the young brother about playing in the city of Atlanta or just in general?
Yeah, man. You know, the irony behind the name is crazy. I don't know if any thought was put into that, but shit, all Michaels are special, so I expect a lot out of Michael. The thing about Michael Penix is he's a really sharp young man. He comes from a background where, you know, it was done the right way, brought up the right way. And you can just see it in his presence, the maturity, you know, the wherewithal to know what's going on around him, just even in the room with people he probably won't even know. So I can see what went into this decision to draft him, and now we got a quarterback where we can look into the future. You don't got to worry about coming back and drafting in the same space again.
Okay. That is crazy that he's left-handed.
Oh, he's left-handed, mobile. Like we got, Michael. Yeah. I wouldn't never try to make a comparison to what those times was like.
Right.
Enjoy this era and what's about to happen, because I mean, we know in football, man, it takes good quarterback play to even have just you know what I'm saying, an ounce of joy on Sundays, bro. Other than that, you know what I'm saying, it's miserable. You're like hoping and praying when you don't have good quarterback play. So, like, the guy Kirk Cousins, however that work out, you know, you let the young boy mature and get ready to take it over in the future.
Would you recommend the Green Bay Packer route, or you would recommend rookies going straight into the NFL and playing?
Yeah, I think it's a good question. Either way, it's about experience. You know, you got a rookie that's going to sit for 2 years and learn from a veteran guy, and it's kind of like being in the room and absorb everything. It's like being, you know, around the, you know, 5 or 6 OGs and just sitting around and just listening to them talk. You're gonna get a lot of game, and that's the opportunity he have. And you know, if you just thrown into the fire, then you got to learn on the job. But experience is the best teacher in anything, you know, in life itself. So yeah, it's certainly the same way in football. You know what I'm saying? If you gain experience, you throw an interception, you know why you did it. You throw a touchdown, you know what happened. Same scenarios come up, you know, you just got to be able to break down those little variables, you know, as you go. You know what I'm saying? We call it compartmentalizing. You know what I'm saying? You do that. So learning on the job is just as good as sitting and learning. So I'm going to say, if I prefer one, I would say sitting and learning.
You think it'll be beneficial for them to sit for like at least 1 or 2 years before
going? Yeah, man. Think about it. No wear and tear on your body. You're not getting hit. You get to sit back and you get to be the best. You can learn to be the best teammate and leader that you can be in a daily setting. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? So when the pressure is not there, you know what I'm saying, you can as a young man, you can focus on a lot. I think as a young quarterback, you can focus on a lot of what's going on around you, and just like, you know what I'm saying, reading the room every day, and then making sure you can, you know what I'm saying, take that every day as a step, I think, you know what I'm saying, and just keep building on the foundation.
It's crazy because in today's NFL, it's like you get one shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
really one season, like, you know what I mean? Or you a
You might get
bust.
two.
Yeah, you
Depending
might
on,
get two. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
You get
yeah.
more than no two though.
Depending on where, you know.
Yeah, I give it two.
Variables.
I mean, they didn't give Desmond Ridder two.
Yeah,
For the
different
Falcons.
situation, you know what I'm saying? Third round pick. I think after you
Yeah.
see a guy for like 7 to 8 games, you know what he is.
Mm.
Like situations like can dictate like your trajectory too. Like if you pass and failing, you do more passing than failing, and you know, obviously we trending in the right direction. If there's a lot of bad moments, it's like I seen that a couple weeks ago. I seen that before. I don't know if I want to continue to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Like that little emotional roller coaster. So, you know, quarterback, man, you gotta be consistent, super consistent, and it's just no way around it. There's no way around it, bro.
So let's talk about this. NIL money. How do you feel about the young kids receiving millions straight out of high school?
I think it's fair. They receiving money. I got my certain viewpoints about it. I like the fact that you know, kids can pad their pockets and they can start creating their own brand and legacy early. What I don't like is the fact that, you know, every time you transfer and if it's money related, or whatever the situation is, you change systems, you change coaching staffs, you change teammates, you know what I'm saying? Locker rooms change, you change campus. Like those are all things that you gotta be mentally comfortable with, you know, and so I don't like chasing the money, but because if you get for a quarterback, you know, you play 2 years at Clemson and then you go to Wake Forest and now you got to learn a whole new offense. That take about 5 or 6 months, really. Like before you start. I mean, depend on the maturity level of the person, but most likely you're gonna spend a lot of time. You got to make those mistakes to learn what to do and what not to do. Nobody just steps into an offense, I think, and just go straight to the top. So now you set yourself back. You might be in competition with another guy. Might be a guy they recruited, you know. So it's all these things that I think about, but that's hard to convince a family to turn down money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
How do you
Especially
feel
depending on how
like you would
coming
have
up.
handled? My fault.
I just think about what I would do for my kids, for my sons and my daughter.
Do you think you would be worth millions back in if
Yeah,
NIL existed back in the day?
yeah, no doubt. I'd probably made more money than other guys that probably could have been in the top earnings around my time. Probably, I mean, yeah, I'm not taking credit for many guys, but like Reggie Bush might have made a little more than me. Peter Warwick, but I would have been in that top echelon of guys who made
Some
a
millions.
substantial amount of money. Yeah,
I wish it existed back in the day.
yeah, but I'm glad I didn't have to go through that because you know, I was able to come into the league early
Right.
and really get my career started at the age of 20, as opposed to, you know, 22 or 23. But either
You
way,
got drafted
you know
at 20 years old?
Yeah, I was 20. I came out of school 2 years early.
Wow.
So
you only played 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. But I didn't want to leave school. I didn't want to go to the NFL. I felt like I was forced because of, you know, just my living conditions back home. But
Why do you say you were forced?
I mean, you know, my mom is still staying in the same house where it was like, you know, the same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
So
I knew the perils, I knew the dangers. Yeah, I knew what was, and you know, I had a younger brother who was, you know, Marcus was coming up, and Marcus and I have different personalities, so I know him. I'm like, I got to change the environment for him. You know, not only for my mom, my sisters, because they easy, they gonna make it. But you know, my brother, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, he was different. So you know, I just wanted to protect him. I wanted to also accomplish my dream in life, and shit, there's an opportunity to go make millions or come back and, you know, get a Pell Grant every 3 months.
So talk to me about that. So you say that where you're from isn't the best conditions, correct?
No, it wasn't.
Where are you from?
Newport News, Virginia. It was poverty stricken. So, you know, in poverty stricken areas, people do poverty stricken things. They, you know, people jump out the window, they do whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's survival.
It's still like that to this day?
I wouldn't, no, gentrification and just how, you know, just the way times change now. It's developmental process is on a whole different level, so it looks different, and rightfully so. 30 years later, I would expect my neighborhood that I grew up in to look different. If not, the people around us didn't do a good job of, maintaining leadership. So I'm proud of that. But going through what I had to go through, I wouldn't change a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the shootouts at night, not that I was in, that I heard or seen, or what I'm saying, what kept me up at night. I was like, look, I don't want this for my kids. And hopefully I can make it out of here one day. So shit, I gotta have a plan or something. So I made it to college, man. You know what I'm saying? I was focused on making it to college, man, playing college football.
You graduated what year of high school?
1998.
1998. Okay.
Yeah.
I was 2 years old.
Yeah, 1998. He was a deuce. Wow. Don't bring that up again.
So NFL money does not.
Champagne I got here too, man. Kicking off the afternoon.
Hey. Have you always wanted to invest in stocks? Learn the stock market, interested in trading to earn another stream of income? Let's just say the average person in America makes $20 an hour. That's only $160 after an 8-hour shift. With my best-selling option trading beginners course, 6-step process to being a profitable trader, free books, and you even get to watch videos of me teaching celebrities like DC Young Fly from scratch. I can cut your time to make $200 plus in a day in just 1 to 2 hours. Don't believe me? Check out these gangs of accounts from different people that I help flip their accounts 100%. Yes, that means double the money in their accounts. For only $35, you get the best beginners course, 1 week access to my world famous trading signals. I have an 85% win rate already this year, 30 plus hours of additional training, a library of free books, a free beginners Q&A session with you at the end of the week via Zoom link. And I meet up with my community at all the major cities in America annually. You're basically in free because the return on investment I'll give you for only $35, just $5 a day, will 10x. Think about it. If the world shuts down again like the 2020 pandemic, how will you survive if your job decides to lay you off? All of these robots are taking our jobs, but they can't take the stock market. This stream of income could be earned while at home, no boss, and no behind kissing. Tap in. Link in the description, or I'll pin the link in the comments. Keep watching. NFL money doesn't last forever. What financial advice would you give young men to do with their money after their first contract?
After the first contract, I would say start to figure out what you want to do towards the end of your career. Like if all else fails and you wasn't able to get into coaching, or you wasn't able to get a sports analyst opportunity or broadcasting opportunity, what would you want to wake up and do every day where you're going to take responsibility for it, and hold yourself accountable to make sure that business succeed? Like, you was able to make your brand succeed, playing on the field and getting the new contracts, because that comes along with doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? To understand like what's in front of you. So like what's gonna be that driving force? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make you want to like get up every day and go hard and go get it, because money don't grow on trees, and there's ways to grow money, but you gonna always have to think about what you have to do. Nobody's gonna do it for you.
So you believe that like they're not giving the players, they don't give you guys like financial advisors?
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, no, they don't give us financial advisors when you enter into the league. You get advice to go get a financial advisor.
Oh,
You'll get advised to go get one.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not like a catalog or a list that they here's 40 different financial advisors and 40 different agents that you can. It's like,
so these guys
word of
are
mouth.
like
Somebody got you
controlling their own money still.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah,
Well, that might explain why. So what do you believe is the cause of most athletes not being financially stable after their careers?
financial literacy. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing how to use your finances correctly, not knowing where to place money, and how to get the right benefits, you know what I'm saying, that comes along with having money. I don't think dudes take having a high credit score, I don't think they take that serious, you know what I'm saying, because shit, you can have all the money in the world. You got bad credit. You paying just as much as everybody else. The goal in life is to save.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just starting with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes our credit gets screwed up at 9, 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? You might have a light bill in your name or something. You feel
Nah,
me?
for sure.
Like an apartment in your name. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Right.
get it out the mud. Like, you know, I've been a part of that. So, and not that it's that way for everybody, but
Right.
shit, like if your mom and your dad and if they ain't never had money, then how they know how to handle money?
So you recommending that these dudes already come in thinking about after. Soon as you come in, you need to be thinking about. You need to be setting up
That's
your plan for after.
yeah, that's hard to It's kind of hard to say, man. Like a young 21-year-old should come in thinking about life after sports, life after football.
I personally think they should.
Yeah, you should. It should be in the back of your mind because you always one play away. But the reality of them thinking that way is hard. I only speak on experience, being around a lot of guys who I was only around a handful of guys who talked about investing their money. And a lot of smart guys, not a handful. When I say a handful, handful might be 30, but I might have been in locker rooms every year, 52 times 13 years. It's like, you know what I'm saying, 700 dudes, you know what I'm saying? So, but you got you know what I'm saying, just a small, like, a group of guys who probably paid more attention, and I heard them talking about where they wanted their finances to go, what they wanted to do, what they might have been doing or looking to do. There's some smart dudes, man, sharp dudes, you'll be surprised.
Name some if you can remember who was like talking about investments back in the early 2000s that you just remember a certain conversation. Like, damn, buddy was talking about that way back then.
Shit, Keith Brookin,
Keith Brooks,
Ward Dunn.
linebacker, Ward Dunn,
Yeah, Ward
running
Dunn
back.
was always talking about investing his money and doing the right thing with it. Algie,
Algie Crump.
Algie Crumpler,
Okay.
a good friend of mine, God rest his soul, Keon Carpenter,
I remember him.
Alan Rossum. Like
Yeah.
these dudes was really, cause different players had different contracts. So you know, I might be making $6 million a year, but Alan Rossum might only be making 3. He trying to make 6 too. So he leveraging his relationships and his contacts and his people, and he building a portfolio. So that's what it take. You gotta be proactive.
That's what's up. Allen
Sure.
Robinson was like a kick return cornerback.
Yeah,
I remember
50-ton
him.
cornerback. But yeah,
I'm a big Falcon
Ross
fan.
used to stay involved in a lot, man. It's sharp dude. Man, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Brian Finneran, like, oh man,
Yeah, wide
those dudes
receiver.
was, smart dudes, man. Sharp. Still got a lot of money to this day.
And you
Guaranteed.
still
Me and
like,
Roddy, we was all like young and we was just like listening, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
they all did good with their money as well.
stocks, real estate, and crypto. Which one are you investing in the most?
I was for stocks. I probably should have more real estate.
So you have lots of
Yeah,
stocks.
my portfolio is very diverse.
Let's talk about it. What are some stocks you into?
I mean, I kind of like consult with, you know what I'm saying, my financial advisor and
Okay,
kind of
okay.
keep right, you know what I'm saying? But, you know,
Why stocks over that?
because I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's diversified, it's safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's gonna lose a lot of money. The right people handling it, you're not gonna lose a lot of money. And it's all a waiting game and all that and everything anyway. So I just, you know what I'm saying, just stay tunnel vision on that. The real estate and all that, that'll come, you know what I'm saying, at the
Right.
right time. It's gotta be the right situations. A lot of people like to just, let's just go buy this and renovate. But by the time you do a breakdown, like, I mean, you got 19, 20 properties, yeah, that's cool. But who's managing all this? Who's keeping up with all that? You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying the real estate is, I mean, God ain't making no more dirt. So, yeah, lean into that. But
No
travel and
cryptocurrency
everything,
though.
I don't know nothing about it. I don't know enough about it. I
So
just
you
heard
don't
about
like to take chances with stuff that
nah,
like. Do you sports bet?
I go bet in the casino, but
Okay.
that's about it. I don't like losing money, man. I don't like lost too much. Lost way too much. So now it's about seeing it, protecting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting it into the hands of a lot of people, or I know how to count. You know what I'm saying? I know how to do addition and subtraction. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So
you
if
like
a
to
number
keep it
off,
simple.
if it's a number off, like, you know, shit, you know, we got $50 and shit, spend 49, I got $1. You know what I'm saying?
You real old
50
school
plus
with it.
49, I got 99. Oh yeah, okay. Leveling
Yeah.
up. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's just, bro, people play games, man. Got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't,
So you speaking
but
from
some people don't understand it. I'm speaking off experience, but my
experience.
experience might be different from
Exactly.
somebody else's.
Exactly.
You know
So
what
it
I'm
kind of
saying?
made
So
you guarded with your money.
yeah, so I just wanted to learn what works for me. Like, okay, what do I understand first and foremost? And it's not about to be throwing. The one thing I hated is what I, and as far as what I did back in the day, was put money into places where I really ain't know what the outcome was gonna be. Like it's like certain steps that you got to take. You so you understand it first, ask more questions, and then get some feedback. Then go consult. Then come back. All right, man. It's like a 3 to 4 month process for you so you even be able to get a dime out of anybody. Cause people know how to take it. They'll take advantage of you and take from you if you don't know what you're
They
doing.
will. They will. You gotta, and they'll
Yeah,
hit
that's
you
just the
on
way
a
of the world.
they'll hit you on a brother code. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that happened. Hey brother, I got you,
Look you
brother.
dead in your eyes and lie to
All
you
that. Yeah, all that.
and
They
be
will.
taken from you. You know what I'm saying? But not to say everybody's like that. I'm just not sometimes I play devil's advocate.
90% of people are like that.
Sometimes I
Like
play devil's advocate, man. I'm sorry.
only 10% of people really about 1% in my opinion, keep it real. So what are some of the investments you made while in the league and after retirement?
I bought real estate when I was in the league.
Okay.
Did good. So just to get a feel for what was actually happening. You know what I'm saying? I actually bought and invested in the whole city one time. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it didn't. It was never an end game with it. You know what I'm saying? But the thought process of what it was going to take to make that happen was like everything that I knew I could do. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it's been investing in my brand and my business and what works for me. You know what I'm saying? Production. You know what I'm saying? Like what you got going on here. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife.
Kiafa told me about that
Yeah.
too.
So
Y'all doing a black quarterback
yeah,
special.
we got projects that's coming. Been investing in
Hey,
projects for years. So you know, it's a space that I say try to enter into spaces where I can understand the end game. You know what I'm saying? Like I know my money's safe. I know it's gonna return. Might not be the biggest, but you know,
nah, I'm praying for the biggest.
yeah. And then just other little small businesses, but be a lot just for with friends and you're kind of monitoring it to see how it grow, so we can just elevate that. You know what I'm saying, and make it bigger.
So you really been on some financial literacy, entrepreneurial a lot lately.
Absolutely. Since like 2020, like it was like a whole paradigm shift in our life. Like it's like I'm always trying to build my brand, continue
Right.
to build the brand, and sometimes it might exist outside of like what I created as a football player. And I think that's really important because I'm able to include other people. You know what I'm saying? Include my wife, include my family. You know what I'm saying? So we all understand like and helping our kids grow, understand like what it's gonna take to maintain longevity in life financially. You know what I'm saying? It's something I think we probably didn't get a lot of growing up. So it's like, yo, why not take the time to help my kids by the time they turn 21, 22, they already got things laid out and a general understanding of finances. So shit, they might be taking over, you know what I'm saying, man and mom finances one day at some point. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Yeah.
So I want y'all to know exactly what y'all need to do, exactly who to call, you know what I'm saying, and how to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they do it collectively together.
Anything I can do to help, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
no
always
doubt. You
down.
way younger than me, so you'll be there. You'll be around
Nah,
for
man, I would
sure.
love to help my hero.
Education is
What?
important.
What? Hindsight is 2020 though. So what would you tell your 21-year-old self if you could give him advice?
Man, that the answer to that question changes so much in my life. What would I tell my 21-year-old self? I would today
Yeah.
it's just be patient. You know what I'm saying? Be patient. One, your career and what you've built up until this point is probably the most important thing in your life. Like, God bless you to be in a unique situation and don't take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? You know, I would have told myself to read a lot more. Like read, really read and understand. So because reading, you know what I'm saying, you just gain an understanding, you know, of like words and meaning, you know what I'm saying? And it allows you to, you know what I'm saying, I think ask more questions and, you know what I'm saying, you can have conversations with different people on, you know what I'm saying? So I was always on the go when I was young, like just and pressing. So that's why I say patience, man. And, you know what I'm saying? You know, my mind always raced to get more. Like when I first signed here, I was thinking about getting a bigger contract. I was 4 years in the future. You know what I'm saying? So I was just allow myself to just kind of like enjoy the ride and take it one day at a time and just pay attention to more work.
You seem very like headstrong too, so I definitely got to ask this question. After someone goes through adversity, what strategy do you recommend they use to get over it mentally?
What strategy I would recommend is lean on your loved ones, people around you. I got a lot of people around me now who one sitting right there who ain't afraid to tell me no, whatever you saying sounds stupid, don't make no sense. We might go back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe it's because they get it, and maybe because they understand it. And just as you grow older, your circles change. Naturally, natural progressions. People change in your life, and so you know, out the blink, I always told me, man, you are what you eat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the people you're around is a reflection of them. Not to say the people I've been around been bad people, because they've all been smart people that I genuinely love still to this day. Can't say nothing bad about them, not around me. But business trajectory and just life trajectory, you know, just kind of like on my own plane right now.
Nah, I think the best thing a man can do is invest in himself, no matter how long it'll take. Because, like you said,
Yeah,
you take the fast route, you start going to trust people, trying to get under everybody, trying to do all that, they're
yeah.
gonna burn you.
Try to fast track it. You
Yeah,
try
they're
to
gonna burn
fast
you.
track. Oh yeah, man, I had a period in my life where I was trying to, man, I gotta get back to it. Gotta get back to it. What is getting back? Getting back to what? What are you looking for? What's not making you happy? What are you searching for? That's a necessity. You know what I'm saying? Outside of family. It's funny. I was talking to Arthur Blank like 2 years ago. We was at a charity event, and you know, another person who's not scared to, you know, not afraid. He's never been afraid to tell me like what's on his mind. He just kind of like stopped me in the middle of everything I was saying. He was like, I just think the most important thing for you is, you know what I'm saying, family. You know, football. You know, family Fox. I wasn't playing, so family Fox, and then you know all your endeavors. You know, whether it's your foundation or business. I'm kind of like, man, he said that, it like put everything in perspective for me. Like, yo, slow down. Take
So
care of what's most
you
important
still
first.
talk to Arthur Blank?
Yeah, I was just with him a couple weeks ago at this
Wow.
golf outing. Yeah.
So people probably, you know, I'm just now getting into the space where I'm known, but you know that people make up their own narratives about any situation. So
Yeah.
some people probably think you have a bad relationship with the
Yeah.
Falcons. The whole time you speaking to the owner privately on your own,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
On the golf trip, man. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Having a good time, fellowshipping with the whole administration. Yeah. I mean, we always kept the door open. We always had an understanding. And I hate the fact that people think that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I try
Yeah.
to be around as much as I can. But deep down, and you know what I'm saying, behind closed doors, we gather, you know what I'm saying, we get together. The door is open for me to walk into that building. Right now, I don't even have to call if I don't want, but respectively, I will. But I can go down the Flowery Branch anytime, any day, and hang out.
It's crazy because they believe we call this. I'm from Atlanta. I don't know if you ever heard it, but we call something called the Vick curse. They be like, "You better do right by Vick." You ever heard that term before?
Yeah, I mean, I hear that all the time, and like
What
I
does that
say, I
mean to
don't
you?
like that. I hate that
Okay.
perception, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all that what everybody done read and seen, and like, yo, man, we back one another. It's the A, man. You know what I'm saying? Good, bad, and different.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Black,
had your
white, and
back.
different.
You know
Straight
that,
up.
right?
Because I get it from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Black, white,
Atlanta
and
had
different.
your back. That's
Atlanta.
for sure. For sure.
Atlanta. Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
State of Georgia. You know what I'm
To
saying?
this day, I'm rocking these right now.
Yeah.
We didn't.
Camera on those, man.
Man, what?
Vic 6
Hey,
coming.
man, listen here, man.
Vic 6 coming 2025, man.
Ain't no switching, man.
It's like full tilt before go. I'm excited about that, man. But yeah, we'll talk about it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We might as well talk about it now. So it's crazy because I had a question on here that you already answered. The question was, will these ever come back out again?
I don't know if those will ever come back out again. I would like to duplicate it and get it as close to those Vick tools as I can. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Shout out to E. Scott Morris, Rob Purvey, the whole team. Back together again, working on building the Vick 6.
I don't want to be nosy because I asked why these will never come back out again.
Um,
Please.
I'm just trying to give you the right answer. I can't say they won't be retro ever again, but that's up to Nike. You know what I'm saying?
So
They own the IP. I don't own the IP. I've said, you understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can't say they would never be retro, but it's a demand to the next generation to help build shoes and build cleats. Cleats most important because that's really my staple and that's what my heart is really into is building cleats that's going to be sustainable for years to come in that. But it'll be a lifestyle shoe that'll drop with it. It's about to be crazy.
I got to.
They be on this year, end of this year, 2024. They be out. Everything will be out in 2025.
So basically, what he just said is he has his own shoe coming out.
Yeah.
And like I said,
yeah, y'all have them in here. Y'all
for sure. If I could be a part of that, make some investment.
Absolutely.
For sure. What is something you would change about the NFL if you had the opportunity to right now? Like they said, Vic, give us one rule that needs to be changed right now, and it all depends on what you say.
It's a good question, man. It'll probably be, and it's football related. I wish I can think of something that I was like, oh man, I hate the fact that happens every week, but I hate the fact that they don't let the receivers and DBs play. They, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of flags being thrown, bro. A lot of flags, man. I mean, it don't water down the game, but it just makes it so that I feel like it's not fair sometimes. But you know, refs get paid too, and it ain't too much that the commissioner can do about that or the league.
So you think they should lighten up on the pass interference?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like just calls in the pocket, you know what I'm saying? Quarterbacks getting hit. Sometimes these defenders are moving so fast they can't dictate where to hit somebody, you know what I'm saying, in the spirit of the moment. Like they saying don't go too low on the quarterback or don't.
Now
Like, you hear me talking about, I'm just like, it be determining the outcome of so many games that it just don't feel fair. You just can't ask a guy and just going 100 miles an hour to just automatically, just abruptly, in the middle of everything, just do something different when he been trained to do it one way. So I hate that, man. I hate that they got to go through that, but shit, they got to pay a lot of money to make those decisions.
Are any of your children in
easy
sports?
on the flags.
Oh yeah, please.
Easy on the flags.
Please. I ain't gonna lie, I agree.
Yeah,
that was a good one. I weren't even thinking you would say that. Like I thought it was gonna be.
I know you probably was thinking something else was coming, man. But I'm just like,
I wouldn't know.
For the greater good of the game, man. I just love the game, like football in general. So, and shit, there was a lot of calls I wish I could have had. You know what I'm saying? More calls in the pocket for sure, but story for another day, bro. Story for another day.
Nah, for sure. Who inspired you to play football?
My grandmother.
Yeah,
my grandmother was a Washington Redskins fan, and we watched them every week faithfully, and so it was just me and her, nobody else. Probably my sister was running around.
Earl Campbell wasn't playing that. Not Earl Campbell. What's his name? The black Doug
Williams. It was a little bit before Doug. It was like around the time Doug took over, because I remember that Super Bowl. But she just had it playing all the time on TV, and I was real intrigued about what was going on the field. I'm like, I want to do that one day. I don't know what it was. I just thought I was gonna do it, and she was like, you know, when I made it, my grandma was like, cause she was, you know, she was fairly, it's like in her 60s. She used to look at me all the time and like, I can't believe you made it to the NFL. Like that's all she sits in the rocking chair and just look at me. I dropped 10,000 over here, grandma, for the hard time. She don't know what to do with it.
Right.
Yeah, my grandma passed. She had plenty of money. Plenty of money. Yeah.
Do any of your kids play sports right now?
Yeah, my oldest daughter, I say played quarterback around High University here in Atlanta, and then but I
You
never
got
pushed
one
sports on my
more,
kids.
the young
Yeah,
boy.
my baby boy, you know, and you notice I didn't mention that. I hope he plays sports. I'm teaching him.
Right.
But if he don't gravitate toward it, if I see that his heart is not into it, I snatch him out of it quick. 7, 8 years old. I'm not pushing my kids to do anything other than be successful at whatever they want to do. I do think that, you know, everybody has a purpose. You know what I'm saying? You know what your purpose is. Like, so I hopefully he shared that with me. Hopefully I can see it before he see it.
So you're not the father, because you know how they say a lot of fathers like to push whatever agenda they want on their kids. You're not that type.
Nah, I play football, so my kids won't have to play football. I mean, so, but
I
if that's
just feel
what
like
he
that
chooses
youngest
to do,
one though. I
oh
can
yeah,
just see him
he's 65, he's 70 pounds, all muscle, no body fat. He's super,
he just seemed like
super
a
quick.
boy.
He
Every
probably
time
faster than
play
you,
him,
bro. He probably faster than you.
Nah. Maybe you know, maybe you
put a pair of them Zoom Vicks on him, boy. He smoked your ass in the pot. But yeah, he say he want to play. I also take him to the golf course. You know what I'm saying? Let him hit the golf ball. I take him fishing. I'm gonna introduce him to a lot
I feel
of
like
things.
that's the one who's gonna play. Cause he like a boy.
Oh
he
yeah,
wild.
yeah. It's kind of his maturity, maturity level, his understanding. It's his little bit of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is outrageous, uncanny, bro. Straight up. So, you know, I respect that right now.
And he the baby of the family.
The baby, he's 6 years old.
6 years
All
old.
my kids smart though. My oldest son, Matez, he's super smart. You know what I'm saying? Acting school, trying to aspire an actor. And then, you know, Jada, she's doing her thing, trying to just figure out her life in college right now. And then my daughter London is super special as well. She gets it. She understands what's going on around her.
Yeah, it's your boy Lil Baby. I'm right here with Aristotle Investment.
Obviously, you got with me too. Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Big Glow, and I'm right here with my boy Aristotle.
Get it.
He about to teach me about these dividends and saving money.
It's your boy DC Young Fly, man. I'm here with my boy Aristotle.
Shout out to Aristotle. I took his class.
Man, this dude is the truth, dog. He just put me on game on like investments, dividends, stock market.
I sit around with a bunch of my friends and we talk about stocks all day now.
Man, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. Stupid knowledge, you dig?
I've learned so much. Aristotle has put my trading level on top.
I done learned so much about stock trading, options in particular. It's really changed my whole life and concept about money and investing.
This dude taking people off the corner, man.
I can honestly just say that, like, before Aristotle, dude, I was trading off of impulse, a little bit of stuff I learned off of YouTube. But this package, it's the real deal. It'll get you trading off of real facts. You'll be able to back check, and you'll be able to know what you're doing, not just jump in because you think it's right.
I really should go check out the campaign if you really got something going on. Y'all know me, I'm trying to get my 100 M's any kind of way I can. Yep.
This is Aristotle Investments, and welcome to Stock Sundays, where I go over a recap of last week's top news you may have missed, option trade recaps and strategies I take, important data and earnings to look forward to, a watch list for next week. And if you stay to the end, I do a live Q&A.
Live. Every Sunday.
Tap in. Why the number 7?
7 was never a number that I said I wanted to wear. It was just one day in practice, I looked at my man and he was wearing number 1 and I was wearing number 1. And I was like, number 1, it's not me. I was like, he was wearing number 7. I just had a little spitting image of John Elway or something in my head. I wonder what I feel like in 7. It's like, bro, you want to switch numbers? And I put it on. When I put it on, I just felt different. I felt for the first 2 years of my high school career, I was playing like robotic. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be like my cousin Aaron Brooks was, amazing role model, but Aaron was a pure passer. Me, I started at running back, so I had, I was a little faster than most.
Aaron Brooks used to play for the Saints.
Yeah,
and then you end up rivaling your cousin.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
it's like that's your real cousin, and you knew he was your cousin back in the day.
Yeah.
I thought that was a rumor back in the day.
Nah, that was true. We both aspired to make it. You know what I'm saying? Dang. Same family members. So
then y'all end up being rivals and playing each other twice a year.
Yeah. But I put that number 7 on, bro, and it was curtains. I felt like I was Randall Cunningham and Barry Sanders' body.
It's like when people think of the number 7, it's synonymous to you, right?
Yeah.
It's like Allen Iverson number 3, Jordan number 23, Kobe number 24. But that 7,
even when I see it on somebody, I'm like, are you trying to be like me or look like me? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Fair thoughts. Very
Nah,
fair.
you pioneered that number for sure. So we're never. Do you have these shoes still? The ones I'm.
No.
What? I
I don't
got
have
some.
any
You
of
don't
my
got.
shoes. I don't have any of my shoes from back in the day. It's
Not even on
so
like the
sad.
wall, memorabilia, nothing.
I'm like looking at it, man. It was a time in my life where that whole glam meant everything to me, and it was like to kind of lose it. It's like dang.
You
Then
don't
the
want to remind them.
no giving back with Nike, it just couldn't come back. You couldn't bring it back. It wasn't just the investment and the time wasn't there amongst everybody. It was a moment. Now it's just about the next generation and carrying the torch and
Yeah, because you got a
letting
new
them push
sneaker
it.
line.
Yeah, it's about letting the next generation push it. So it'll be visible, super visible everywhere.
That's what's up. So you lived in a 2-parent household.
Yeah.
Like your mom and dad raised you, and they were together your whole life.
Yep.
That's what's up.
I mean, yeah, my dad was there for sure. My dad was there. You know, kind of difficult to explain, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I still had to grow up outside of the household, so to speak. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to grow up outside of the household.
How was your relationship like with your father, if you mind me
It was
asking?
rough. It was rough. It wasn't the best relationship. I'd say that. And he'll watch this and he'll know why. Man, my dad got a great relationship to this day. Like,
Right.
That's Pop, you know what I'm saying? But I had to learn to understand Pop over the years. I had to learn to understand the thought process. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm young, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking for role models. So it's a true meaning to that word. I'm looking for a role model, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm following you. But if I see flaws, then I can't follow you. So, you know what I'm saying? I was forced to grow up outside of the house, you know what I'm saying? And then bring a different energy into the house. You know, it was crazy, but shit, I had my brother, I had my sisters, my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like we was all, you know what I'm saying, like that. We stuck together.
How many kids were in the house?
But Pop was there. Shit, Pop made sure we was good. You know what I mean? I will say that my pops made sure we was straight.
How many kids were in the household?
4.
4.
Yeah.
2 boys, 2
2
girls.
boys, 2 girls. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. And your brother Marcus, how is he now?
Mark doing good, man. Mark, you know, Mark is Mark. You know what I'm saying? He you know what I'm saying, getting his life together, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, really focusing on what he want to do in life and, you know what I'm saying, doors opening up for him. So he, you know.
The last time you talked to Mark?
I was with bro last night.
Last night?
Man, bro, that's my brother. Like, nothing coming between me and my brother.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Nah, it shouldn't. Where y'all was at? Y'all
I
were in
always have his
Virginia?
back. Huh?
Where'd you see him?
In Virginia. I was down in Virginia last night, yeah. Yeah, my brother know me.
So you still go to Virginia?
My brother know me more than anybody.
Nah, I remember Marcus, and he played for Virginia Tech too.
Yeah.
He wore number 5 though, right?
Yeah. Mark invented the whole swagger with the, you know what I'm saying, with the visor and all that everybody doing now. Mark started, Mark was the first one to come with the dark visor as a quarterback. I bit his style. Yeah.
That's hard. At least you
He
paying
changed.
homage.
So bro changed the game in the certain. He gave it to me. Like I said, bro, no, like.
That's your little brother.
So my little brother.
And he had that swag before you did.
Yeah, definitely.
And he got more swag than you.
Yeah, he do.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, shit. You know, he know me. I got my own style. Bro got his own style.
Okay.
I mean,
what does the city of Atlanta mean to you if you had to put it into words?
The city of Atlanta, it's almost like, you know, to sum it up, it's like home, bro. Like when I land, when I touch down, I know from the time I touch down in the airport to my destination, you know what I'm saying, through the city, you know what I'm saying, back to the airport, it's a warm welcome, man.
Every
you know
time.
what I'm saying? It's a warm welcome. And, you know, we can always say we got a bond that is unbreakable because we witnessed some times that a lot of motherfuckers couldn't get into, you know what I'm saying, or couldn't see, or couldn't experience unless you came here, you know what I'm saying? We created that. We created that energy together, you know what I'm saying? When you came into that stadium, shit,
it gives me goosebumps.
Everybody was nervous.
For real?
Opposing team,
yeah.
Fan, we don't know what's about to happen. We just know it's about to go down today. That's all we know.
Nah, for sure. I remember that 04 season. That was a playoff season, right?
Yeah.
That was insane. It's like from the outside looking in, because you're on, you the man, so you can't see it from our perspective. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But from my perspective, you understand. You were everybody had your jersey, everybody had on these, entire football team had on the cleats. Frank Ski Bowl every year, every team had on Vick cleats.
It's a movement, man. It was a movement. Hopefully we can bring back that same energy, man. You know what I'm saying? We can do it.
Why not? You can.
We can recreate it.
For sure.
We can recreate it.
Man, what? So when it's all said and done, what do you believe the legacy of Michael Vick should be? You had to put it into words. Like, what's your legacy in your words?
A guy who, you know what I'm saying, understood the potential. You know what I'm saying? Probably didn't maximize the potential, but left it all on the line and gave that same energy to the next generation. You know what I'm saying? Like a Michael Penix. You know what I'm saying? Or like a Lamar Jackson. Those who can continue to carry the torch, change the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I can only do but so much. You know what I'm saying? With the path that God chose for me, I'm living it out. I've lived it and I'm living it out. But, through all those, life lessons, you know what I'm saying? There's opportunity, so much opportunity to do more and grow. You know what I'm saying? Thankfully for me, I got a lot of people who appreciate just me as a person, gravitate to me as a person. So, when they laid it all out on the line, man, wasn't afraid, you know what I'm saying? Took it all on the chin. Shit, super proud of all the accomplishments.
A pioneer. Like, mobile quarterbacks, you are the pioneer of that.
No doubt.
And you know that, no?
Well, it's ones that came before me to come out in the Black Quarterback Project.
I mean, Randall Cunningham.
Whatever the name of it, we haven't titled it yet, but it's going to highlight how we got to where we are now.
So who was the mobile quarterback who influenced you prior? It's probably Randall Cunningham.
So Cunningham and then Steve Young, white
okay, yeah,
quarterback who made it so that, you know what I'm saying, guys like myself can showcase running at a time when it was like, not really frowned upon, but it's like, oh man, wait, we ain't used to it.
49ers.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 49ers, you know what I'm saying? Charlie Ward and a bunch of guys, man, who some guys made it, some guys didn't, so.
How important is it having a woman by your side as a successful man?
It's super important. I'm not saying you gotta have a woman by your side because there's some dudes out there that's sharp who probably don't need a significant other, but somebody like myself, yeah, I think it's important.
It's a type.
You know what I'm saying? Decision making, like, you just always need somebody, and it can get a little crazy with women, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't say we all, you know what I'm saying, we think the same. Because my opinion might be different than hers, or she might be seeing something a certain way. So it's just got to be that understanding compromise. Like, yo, look, this would make sense. And then two heads are always better than one.
I personally got to meet Kiafa, and I could see that she's a very supportive woman. I can definitely see, you know what I'm saying, like why you decided to have this woman by your side.
Yeah, she's a leader. Yeah, she's a leader. She, not just with me. She got a crew that she, you know what I'm saying, that she probably get advice from and give a lot of advice too. I know for sure. You know what I'm saying? The people who look at her as, you know what I'm saying, leader in her own right. And so, man, she mobbing too. She getting it too.
What made you choose this specific woman to go to spend your life with?
First of all, she was beautiful and had a beautiful mind. So, check one box or maybe two. You know what I'm saying? And then person who can like bring the best out of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? She'll probably tell you if she's sitting in the seat like, oh, bro, different. And some days I'm better than others. You know what I'm saying? And I might say the same thing about her. But to truly know somebody, it takes time, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of ups and downs, and more ups than downs, more, you know what I'm saying, more good than bad, but you gotta have perspective. And so, it's always a challenge.
Everything is a full circle moment, because it's like she was the first person to, I guess you can say, endorse my brand that I was just like shocked. Like, I remember, I'll tell you how it happened. It was 2020. She was she took some pic and then she commented, some girl like, we gotta get our money up or something. She said, yeah, I'm about to get my money up because I'm taking at Aristotle's course. Like, I'm looking at God,
I remember.
like, not my childhood hero's wife about to take my course. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, and then she mentioned me on I Am Athlete. She came to the to my first ever tour.
I remember,
thing.
yeah.
And it was just a full circle moment. And what that moment taught me was that it really taught me not to chase after celebrities, because God was telling me, look, I brought your childhood hero to you, so you don't got to chase after nobody.
Yeah.
You might not know that, but that's how that felt at
Yeah.
that moment. Like, if I met somebody who was my childhood hero first, really nobody matters at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's already over with. You get what I mean?
Yeah. So, you know, I would say one thing about her is just she's organic. You know what I'm saying? So that happened naturally.
Right.
And, you know, progressed all the way into, you know what I'm saying, us having a friendship, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Relationship to where we can sit in this setting and talk, and help each other and build, you know what I'm saying? So she did that. I told you the leadership qualities are there. You know what I'm saying? So she got a way of making people feel real comfortable too.
For sure.
That's what you try to do.
That's what a woman is for.
Absolutely.
I can tell we kind of similar on that route, where we are more concerned with who's real and who's not. We don't care about faking it just to get some money or build a relationship.
Yeah.
We care about genuineness.
Yep.
And that's why we keep a woman around, because we start to realize when we go through our shit, it's only a few people who genuine, who really care about you. You can't really lean on everybody when it's time to, you know what I'm saying?
Who really care, who really listening.
Yeah. What is your input on young men watching the company they keep as they make it to the league? Because you know how some guys can have sour apples around them that can bring them down.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give?
Well, like I said earlier, Mr. Blank, the Blank used to always tell me, man, you are what you eat. Don't forget that. I used to never, all right, Mr. B, I get it. But man, you know, sometimes like you can go into a setting and you might be a cool, chill dude just hanging out, and one of your boys might be a little rowdy, and all they gonna talk about is such and such was Aristotle was with a rowdy crowd, man. People around, they wild, they crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now when you come around, everybody like, oh, let's go the other way. Had nothing to do with you. It's just that, you know, you gotta talk to your team and let them know, like, look, man, everything is covered, man. Like, ain't no need to act crazy. We're going into a setting and you're going to have a good time. Go and have a good time. Go in there and have a great time, bro. Don't go in here and act a fool and be showing off, because you don't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? If you doing your thing and, you know what I'm saying, everything all right, then shit, you're going to get the attention that you looking for. Don't bring it amongst everybody. Don't make it bad for everybody. So, you know, I think it's just about everybody respecting the situation, appreciating it, and knowing that this, you know, this ain't every crew ain't walking around with a celebrity in the middle. Right. You should go right over here to the mall. It's 22 crews, no celebrities.
Right.
Tip might come through with his crew. You know what I'm saying? That's one crew.
I remember
Tip. Chains might come through. That's two, but that's not 100 crews. It's very rare.
So who were some of your main supporters back in that day? I know Tip was one, right?
Yeah, all of them. Everybody. Tip, 2 Chains, Big Boy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Ludacris, Usher. It was all family.
So who was a OG in your life?
Jeezy. Huh? Oh no, you said who OG in my life?
Yeah, who do you go to when it's time to like, hey OG, I need some, like, who's older than you that you always seek advice from besides Arthur Blank?
Man, it's a lot of different people, man. Shit, I might call my dad.
The dad, okay.
Dad got knowledge, wisdom, understanding. I call a lot of my friends, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we all like got to share the same goal. You know what I'm saying? Family first, then the brand, the business, and then everything else. So I know I'm gonna get, they're gonna G-check me if I'm like, yo, man, shit, let's go through this. They might be like, well, why? Or they might be like, oh, let's do it. It makes sense. So I'm just always looking for some type of feedback I know when I'm making a good decision. I know when it might be a little irrational, and when I got to scale it back. But sometimes, shit, you don't know.
I do have this question. Do NFL players get a retirement check?
Yeah.
Okay,
NFL players got great benefits. I think the NFL do a great job of making sure we set up properly when we retire. You know what I'm saying? And they put us in plans where if you play long enough and you invest while you in the league in the plans, then you'll have a decent payouts when you get older. When you know what I'm saying?
What's the qualifications of receiving that retirement check?
Sometimes 2 years. For certain ones, it varies. So, you know, I think 401k might be 2 years and 2 games, or 1 year and 6 games. And then, you know, nice little annuity programs and cap plans, you know what I'm saying, where, you know, you have your portfolio, you diversify, you can set it up with your financial advisor however you want.
So you still get a check from the NFL just from playing in it?
Yeah.
Lit.
Every year.
It's just yearly?
It's annual, yeah.
It's just an annual lump sum?
And then, yeah, it's an annual lump sum.
For the rest of your life?
Yep.
Wow.
Got a disability plan, too.
Okay.
For sure. I want it all. You know what I'm saying? For my injuries, broken ankle, surgery, yo. So
and it's over 6 figures.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. You gotta get
annually.
Annually.
The league provide us with opportunities to make sure financial longevity is in place for us, if you want it. Now, I've seen a lot of guys who didn't want it, who didn't pay attention. But I was a young dude. I explained I didn't have financial literacy, but I knew 1 + 1 = 2. Told you I knew addition. But I'm just saying, generally speaking, I knew, you know what I'm saying? I knew about, you know, invest this, they match that. Get it here, get it there, boom, boom, boom. I was self-explanatory. I'm like, okay, I can cover myself if I blow everything.
That's dope, though, that they give you guys a retirement plan and still medical benefits.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Army, but on crack. You know what I'm saying?
On steroids.
Yeah, on steroids.
Yes.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yes.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You think I'm lying? That sit another player right here. Sit Roddy White right here. He'll tell you the same thing.
Right. I met Roddy White one time
Good
at a
dude.
concert. Yeah. So this is a question whether you want to ask it or not, but we all want to know. Is the NFL rigged?
Absolutely. Hell no. Hell no.
Okay.
I mean, look, man. There's no way to simulate what's happening at full speed in those moments, man. There's no way to do it, man. That's all I can say.
So I can't like
a flag here and there.
Yeah.
Somebody could be point saving. I don't know, but I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? It's not rigged, bro. It's not. It's no way to reenact what takes place.
Like, do your retirement plan fall off if you say it's rigged? Like, hey, I'll just play.
I wouldn't care. I know that's my money.
Right. Okay.
I've earned it.
Right. Okay. Nah,
it's all good, bro.
But nah, that's it. Last thing I want to do on this episode, could you please sign my shoe?
Damn right. Matter of fact, put it in the camera, let people see it, man.
Hell
Big
yeah.
2-man debuted in 2004.
Please do.
We went to the NFC Championship game that year. We go back and cut the film on. Like I had these on.
You sign it and then
13 ounces. We designed it like that. E. Scott Morris was one of the greater, one of the best, like shoe creators I've ever been around. You know what I'm saying? That is.
This shit lit, nigga. I'm about to put this shit up in the motherfucking goddamn case.
Can't wear them no more.
Hell nah.
Wear them no more.
What? This shit's going in the case now. Hey, man, listen, man. That's the end of our episode, Kicking It With The OG. Shout out to Michael Vick, my childhood hero. Thank you so much for coming through.
Absolutely, man.
You're the
Anytime.
realest, man. Anything I can do, man. Hey, I will invest in anything. Hey, I just want to help him because he.
Cheers to that. Hey, y'all heard him. Each one teach one, man. We all in this together, baby.
Come on now, man.
Come up with something.
Cheers. God bless. Kicking It With The OGs episode.
God bless.
Let's get it. Here's why you need to get this ebook right now. It is the best stock market ebook on the market. And to cater to you guys' short attention spans, everything I can't say on one page, I say in the video. So all you gotta do is click watch video, and it'll go straight to a video. What's going on, Mythbusters? Okay.
Let's get this thing started. Let's
Scroll
get this
through,
thing
you'll see
longer.
that I'm talking
Swinging
about a lot.
is something we're always going to be doing, day trading especially.
Facebook users, click the link. Instagram users, you can simply comment the word book on any of my posts or under this post to get the link sent to your DM for the book. It is $24. It will literally teach you from A to Z how to get started. Let's get it.